Since our last interview, there's been a lot of tragedy in Chicago. There's always, you always hear about, this many deaths this weekend, 4th of July is broke a record and so forth. But I feel like a lot of really prominent rappers died since our last interview. I mean, of course, you have King Von, FBG Duck, Edai, and, Dthang, Lil Durk's brother. When you start seeing, I mean, number one, did you have relationships with any of those guys I mentioned?
With Duck.
Duck.
Me and Duck was cool, yeah.
That was the toughest one for me because, I interviewed Edai as well, but me and Duck had 2 interviews. And we I went into really, in both interviews, I really felt like I went hard with like you should really move.
Right,
like,
I saw that part, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you have too much tragedy happening around you. Your brother got killed violently. You've been shot multiple times and you've been stabbed and you're having a lot of death around you and so forth. And it's like, and he would argue with me and be like, nah, but I know how to move and now I don't like to go other places and so forth. And then he gets killed in broad daylight, on the Gold Coast. And the guys who killed him allegedly have all been arrested recently, and it's all like a bunch of old block dudes and so forth. The first time you get shot, you stay in Chicago. The second time you get shot, you're still in Chicago. So you talk about how, how much you value your life and how careful you are and how people want to hurt you, but yet you're still in the same area where these shootings are happening. Like, why not move?
See what it was? I went in the same area. Like I said, you put yourself in somewhere you don't want to be, then you got to be ready for what's coming. You feel me? I was just in the wrong place. I wasn't supposed to be there. I knew I wasn't supposed to be there. You feel me? But the second time I got shot, I was leaving the liquor store. Motherfucker followed me. I ain't see it coming. You feel me? Motherfucker got up on me. I'm just glad they ain't killed me. You feel me? Motherfucker shot me in the leg. Hey, went to the hospital, got it wrapped up, went to the party.
Okay, but it's still Chicago both times, right?
Yeah, still in Chicago both times.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, you see a lot of Chicago artists who just leave Chicago. You see Chief Keef. He live in Calabasas, around where I live. You don't see Chief Keef back in Chicago anymore. I don't remember last time I've heard of Chief Keef in Chicago. Dirk, I think, moved to Atlanta. What was it? King Yella, I think, moved to, Vegas or something? Like, you see, Bibby and Herb, I don't think that they really stay in Chicago all that often anymore either. Like, why stay in Chicago when these types of shootings are happening?
See, what it is with me, like, I got more in Chicago probably than they got more in Chicago. Like, it's shit that I got to make sure I take care of here first before I do anything. Like, you feel me? Like, and plus, I ain't the type of motherfucker that want to go move to another city because I don't trust nobody. You feel me? I don't trust new people. I don't want to hang around new people. I don't want no new friends. Because I don't trust nobody. Yeah, motherfucker could turn fake on you anywhere. You can die anywhere. You can get shot anywhere. You feel me? But it's just like, in Chicago, I know better. You feel me? Like, I know what to do and what don't to do. And what not to do. You feel me? And it's like, now how I move around, shit, I'm safe. You feel me? I ain't gonna say too much, but, you know what I'm saying? I'm groovy. And plus, like you just said, I ain't gonna put my boy Yella in their predicament. But everybody besides Yella, like, them niggas is real rappers. You feel me? Like, them niggas scared. It ain't cause they got money and move. A lot of niggas will tell you it's cause I got money. I'm rich. Why I gotta be in Chicago? No.
How close were you to Duck?
I wouldn't say super close, but we had the same energy, every time we would talk. And reach out to each other. It was always good energy. Sometimes in this industry, that's not the case.
Yeah.
Like I can meet you today and it's like all this energy and it's like I might meet you again 2 years later and it's like you seem like you didn't remember that we met before. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't seen that type of stuff. even not even just from rappers, even from people like just interviewing like me and you type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Videographers, everything. You know, and you know sometimes people they want to deal with the more popping person. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like I already don't have a record label behind me, so it's like you know. But once the world is like, oh, he's the biggest thing in the world, it's like, oh. Hey Montana, yeah, remember me? Yeah, I remember you. You know what I'm saying? Same energy. Now the energy is back different again. You know what I'm saying? There's some people that think you don't catch that or remember that. You know what I'm saying? I remember everything. Like I'm always have a sober mind, and I remember a lot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, me and Duck was super cool. We were supposed to do some music together. We just never got around to it. And I'm just mad really that we really took so long to do it, because when I would talk to him, I think he actually listened to me. Like, not music wise, but what I had like, oh, I feel you, big bro. You know what I'm saying?
So you were telling him the same thing? Like,
yeah.
You get up out of there?
I not necessarily told him to leave there, but it was just like life things, you know, or what to watch out for, or just, you know, how to watch people, and just, you know, just kind of stuff you would share with your brother who's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he's out here, he's out here. I wasn't saying, hey, get the hell out of here, but it's like, hey.
I was saying, get the hell out of there.
Yeah, and, you know, you're not wrong for saying,
I interviewed his mom, like right after his death, just to show, like, yo, like for everyone out there who doesn't, you know, who feels like, you know, fuck it, I don't give a shit, I'm gonna do whatever. Like, realize this is what's gonna happen after you're gone. This is how your mother's gonna feel right here. This crying on camera.
That's why I made the song "Homecoming King."
Great song, by the way. That's my favorite song on the
Thanks,
album.
man. Thanks. Appreciate that. But yeah, I feel like every street dude, you know, or, you know, you feel like you got a son that might possibly get into the street life once upon a time, or y'all living in that type of neighborhood, like they need to hear that. You know, even dudes that's in jail that might be coming home soon, like they might need to hear that. You know, they do need to hear that, you know. So, yeah, if you ain't heard it, man, check out Homecoming King when y'all get a chance.